Greetings. Huh? Greetings. Yeah. Greetings. Buried to earth. Huh? Buried to earth. Buried to earthlings. Yeah. Hey, greetings to one and all in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Her Imperial Majesty, Jarastafari Jahesasafai. Yes, let our praises swiftly paramount their way through the Trinities, two in one. They're so holy, royal, celestial, divine, blessed, you know, uh, glorious, majestic, yeah, they're wonderful, yeah, bless, and settle in the center bowl of vales of praise, receive our praise, Oja and Jais, Amen. We do give thanks, yes, Silas, yeah, Amen again, and Amen, and T, and Men, and Damien, and Amen, and T, and I. Yeah, I mean, we are here. Do give thanks. You better give thanks. You know what I'm saying? We're in the Lent season, people. You know what I'm saying? Headed into Passover season. You know what I'm saying? We got to give thanks. 40 days, 40 nights. Christ made his journey up on the Mount Calvary. It's true. It's very true. And as you know, I mean, I taught you, and I'm going to tell you again. When I was Christ and on the cross, we're talking about the crucified Savior. His name is Andrew. His brother's name is Peter. And their father's name is Jonas the Baptist. The prophets are always the sons of the prophets. You must know these things. And even the kings descend from the prophets and the priests as well. The prophets are always the sons of prophets and priests and even kings at times. See, but you see the king? He's always a descendant of the priests and the prophets and the king all the time. See, which means, say, you see Bob Marley of Prince Emmanuel blood in him. Damn. That's how he's related to Peter Tosh. Because Peter Tosh is King Emmanuel's son. Okay? Okay, good. And, well, as you know, my King Emmanuel, Papa, Grandpapa, had many, 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 many offspring. In the thousands, tens of thousands. And, well, so it's the biggest family on earth. Like you will find, in the book of Chronicles, they tell you about the genealogy of Aaron, and, well, they're all counted as priests. It's a priesthood. It's an army, So nothing changed, And Aaron and his brother Moses both had a son by the name of Eleazar. Moses' son Eleazar became Yahshua. He became the Messiah of his generation. It's true. It's true. And it's also written in Chronicles. But, well, well, Moses' sons are worthy for the priesthood. They're priests as well. It's true. It's very true, So just know that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody move funny. Like you don't want to respect the thing. Don't disrespect the thing. Don't get judgment, you know what I'm saying? You better clean up your heart and come, because now's the time. But as I was saying, when Christ was on the cross, there were women at the foot of the cross. There was Salome, the daughter of Mary. And there was the other Mary. And Joseph. Very good. And Johanna, I believe, was there as well. But the point is that Mary started crying, wailing. And Christ said, fret not. She said, woman. He said, woman, behold thy son. And it is written in the scroll that from that day on, he took this woman into his own house to live with him, his palace. We're talking about Josephus Flavius, King Emmanuel. Okay, our King David of that generation. Judas Maccabeus. Yes, that's why Christ said, behold thy son, meaning your son is standing right next to you. Your son is the one who was released, because remember, this Jesus Barabbas, the temple incident, the robbery, the murder, the treasury was robbed, I should say, and that's why Christ was arrested for the temple incident, and now he's in jail, okay, and they're calling him Jesus Barabbas, and then they're calling this man up there, Jesus Christ, the man who Pontius Pilate brought up on the high balcony and said, I'm not sending him out there for you to crucify him. Behold your king. And released him, because they were saying away with him. Well, they were saying away with the man in the prison. They were saying they want this man, Emmanuel, killed. This man who they're calling Jesus now. We're not talking about the man who's in the prison. We're talking about the man who's on the high balcony. The man was brought into the temple with Christ, who was bound hand and foot, along with Peter, but Peter went and stood by the bonfire. So two people walked in with, not two people, but the Sanhedrin and I guess their troops, and there were two people that came in with them, one bound hand and foot, and another man, the disciple Christ loved. It's written. So he was in there, the palace. So this is the one that Pontius Pilate brought on the high balcony and said, I'm not killing him. Saying, which means I'm releasing him, not releasing him, but I'm letting him go. Good. So then what happened? Well, Pontius Pilate's wife, Praetoria, had a dream and told Pontius, you better have nothing to do with the murder of that man because he is an angel. I had a dream about him. Okay? And so she went and they concocted a drink, put gall in it, which is the bitterest substance, which is an anesthetic. It knocks you out. It's the main ingredient in propofol, which is the agent that they say killed Michael Jackson, Jane Fonda, many others. So what I'm saying is, he was rescued because he drank the gall on the cross and said, it is finished. The drink is finished. And he passed out. And then, Cassius, Malchus, the Roman centurion, was told by Pontius Pilate after he took down the other two bodies off the cross, they broke their bones because rigor mortis set in, and so they had to snap their legs off like snapping a carrot in half just to dismount them off the cross. But when it came to Christ, the Christ cross, Pontius told Malchus to stab him to see if he is still alive, and he did so, and blood and water came out of his side, and when he seen the water gush out, he said, oh my God, it's true, he is really Christ, meaning he's not dead. Okay, good. And he wrote, and his testimony is true, that these things are true, that those who behold or read these things may know that it is true, that what water and blood gushed out of his side, meaning, if water and blood gushed from my side when I was on a cross for 2 days, and they thought I was dead like the other two men that they took down, when that would mean that he lives. Good. And so Christ was dismounted and put in a fresh tomb, not a burial tomb, a tomb in the earth. This is a sacrimonious ritual chamber. Okay? That's what it is. It wasn't a tomb. A tomb is a cave. It's a cave. There was a big hole in the ground. Because it says that Mary and Peter ran when they heard that the Lord liveth, and they were waiting for the resurrection. They were waiting for him to rise. Not really understanding the full significance, but knowing that he's not going to die because they had the faith in the word and the prophets who said he will be raised up. Moses specifically, he will be raised up like a serpent in the wilderness. Okay, he didn't say nothing about him dying. But the psalm says, I will not suffer my Holy One to see corruption, and many more things. In Isaiah chapter 53, it speaks about the same Messiah. And it says, I will not allow him to die, but he shall live to see his generation. Isaiah 53, around verse 10. Read it. It tells you, he will not die, but he will live to see many generations. Or see his offspring, is what it says. He will live to see his offspring. Okay, good. When Christ told Mary, who this Mary is the mother of Emmanuel, the daughter of Anne the Virgin, so we call Mary the Virgin daughter. She was not a virgin. Her mother was a virgin, and she produced a girl. A virgin can produce a baby, but it can only be a girl. Because she didn't have a man to plant that seed. See? Okay, in this case, the egg, because it's the man I plant. Say it's not the man that has the seed, it's really the woman, but you know what we mean. The fertilizer. The fertilizer, let's just call it that. So when Christ said, behold thy son, it was really her own son, because she thought it was her son that was crucified, because remember, he was in the palace. And they were all talking about kill him, kill him, kill him. Remember that, And I'll tell you what else, Pontius Pilate never told the general public that the man who was crucified is not the man they wanted crucified all along, which is the general of the Lord's army, commander of the Lord's army, Josephus Flavius Emmanuel, Judas Maccabeus, a.k.a. Justus Barnabas. This is another name that they gave him in the Bible, and calls him the head of the Church of Christ, along with James, John, Paul, and Christ. John the Baptist, James the high priest, Christ, and the second Christ, Paul, are the heads of the churches, including Justus Barnabas, who is really Josephus Flavius, Judas Maccabeus, King, and Lord Emmanuel. So this is what happened. So Pontius didn't advise the public that it was actually the other man. And guess what? Those Sandering people, they wanted the public to think that it was Lord Emmanuel, the commander of the Lord's army, who was crucified. This is what the whole, remember the inscription on the cross, "Behold, here is the King of the Jews." They wanted him to put something, "Behold, herein lies he who they say is King of the Jews." That's what they wanted him to put. And he said, "I'm not changing it. Behold, the King of the Jews." Okay? Okay, good. Very, very good. So, we're just saying, Christ liveth. He showed unto the disciples his hands and the wounds in his side, and ate and drank with them, and told them a ghost cannot eat nor drink, meaning it's really me. They just couldn't believe it. Like, it's impossible. You went through so much. No way. No way. See? But you have to trust in the word. And the word says, "I will not suffer my Holy One to see death or corruption." Okay? Or the grave. I will keep him from the grave. So those who had the most faith were like Mary Magdalene and also Peter. They were the first. See? So we do give thanks for this Lent season and for the living testimony and the living word of truth. So it is a fact. It is a fact that Christ on the cross told Mary, the mother of Emmanuel, "Behold your son," because she was weeping, thinking that it was her son that was on the cross. He was so disfigured. So much blood. Good. And then her son took her into his house to live with her from that day forward. So we do thanks. You know what I'm saying? And this is the time, so we're reflecting on the time, and the truth of the time, But you already know, so much going on in this time, I'm saying? Too much going on, man. Too much going on, man. When you got planes falling out the sky, you got a plane in Colombia, 66 people dead. So they say, is it the psyops? My book, yeah. You got, La Garda in the States, big plane. They say, a fire truck was on its way to some location to go assist whosoever, and smashed into a plane. Obviously, the big plane didn't see the truck, and the truck didn't see the big plane. Smashed into the truck and, well, demolished it. It's scrap metal now, right? And, well, many people hurt and dead, and yeah. Is it a psyops? In my book. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? The damn truck is unrecognizable now. I mean, come on, stop the madness. Anyways, and then the plane, you see the plane? Where are the wings? What happened to the plane? What kind of plane is that? It looked like it was put there. It looks like it was put there. But either way, my book, you know what I'm saying? You got the Obamas, some new flipping center that they built, and some flipping unveiling of, their initiative and this and that. They're on the move, huh? They're on the go, man. You know what I'm saying? The oil crisis, energy crisis, countries are running out of oil, Many countries are saying we only got a few days left, few weeks left, even 2 months, even a month, you know what I'm saying? Including India, Philippines, even Ethiopia saying, yeah, we're running out, you know what I'm saying? Right? Which is going to affect everything else, right? Of course, it's going to affect food production. It's going to affect even water. Even water. This bottled water business, I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're not going to be able to produce this anymore. Everything's going to have to come to a halt. A lot of things are going to have to come to a standstill. You know what I'm saying? Food production, these different products people are flipping obsessed with, just different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Strait of Hormuz and the Suez Canal right now, they said that they were shut down indefinitely, But it turns out that Iran and those people over there are letting in certain ships. But most ships, nah, you can't come through. You can't come through. Especially if you're linked to the States. Any country that's linked to the States. So crisis, brewing, leads to financial instability and collapse as well. Many, 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 many things. This affects many, many, many things. Okay, well, they're coming with a reset. Okay, and so this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, There's no point in talking about this damn blood and care war. There's war going on, but there's a bigger psyops war going on. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to start an even bigger war. Keep telling you about Epstein. He's alive. Look, he's driving in his car. Yeah. Get mad, people. Get mad. Do something. Huh? Ghislaine Maxwell, she's in Quebec. She's in Quebec, Canada. You get mad, people. Get mad. Do something. Do something. You know, all these DUIs, these celebrities, DUIs, all of us. Excuse me. Got Britney Spears. You got this one. I'm trying to shoot Rihanna's house. You got flipping Timberlake, Justin Timberlake, DUI. DWI. Okay? In the States, it's DWI, driving while influenced. Because it should be under the influence. Out here, it's DUI, driving under the influence. Okay, good. So, you got who's the latest? Tiger Woods. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Yeah, that's what we do. We don't care. Get mad, people. Get mad. Cool. We're not going to really dwell upon all of that madness there. You know what I'm saying? You see what's going on. Check out Inside the Music. You can check it out. Inside the Music, Sizzla. Live performance. Banging. You know, just destroy the show. You know what I'm saying? And then you see Capitan come on with his boring self. Yeah, well, out of here, man. It's so boring. You know, but, yeah, man. Yeah, check Sicky the Sicko. You see what's going on? Yeah, man. The Caldera is recharging, man, over there, man. You know, in Japan, man, they're saying, yo, man, it's been silent for 73,000 years, man. It's about to blow. It's going to blow, man. It's crazy. Just crazy, people. Let's not forget fireballs falling from the sky. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. You know, great means Barry, right? Yeah, well, like we can say, hey, yo, Barry's fire. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, goodness gracious, Barry, balls of Barry, great balls of fire, you know, sure, I could give Barry a new definition. That's how fire is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how, you know, diverse he is, you know, and multi-dimensional, you know what I'm saying? That I could even invent a new definition for it, you know what I'm saying? My God, so many definitions. It means warrior. It means pleasant, good, great, big. It means striped. It means spear. It means plunderer. It means bury. Like bury something. Yeah. It means bar, like, you know, to bar something, like it's barred, like, you know, don't let it in, you know, like banned. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just crazy, you know, wow. So many definitions for the flipping name, you know what I mean? But, check Sicky the Sicko, Scouts are falling. They're falling, man. They're falling. You know what I'm saying? And, well, nothing's going on. You check the comment section, you see what's going on. You know what I mean, you see what's going on. You see this. I told you the day's coming. Yes, we must get reparations. But they're saying, Africa is saying, send it to us, we'll take care of it. No. Rastafari, we are here, we have delegations, we have government, we have presidents, such as myself and Sister Kalanji, you know, and many more things. And we're the one that started this thing. We spearheaded this thing. So you're not going to take it from us. But nice try. See, nice try. We're still there. Just wait. See, because the Bobo Ashanti, of which I am interim president, and its twin government and nation and church known as the Naya Bingi Theocraserian of His Imperial Majesty, of which my twin cousin, Nigos Sizzla Kalanji, aka Miguel Collins, is president. We're the ones that started this thing. Our grandfather, see, his great-grandfather, but my grandfather, and our grandfather, Prince Emmanuel, see, along with His Imperial Majesty, through Marcus Garvey's teachings, see, yeah, and his tenets, and his whole positioning on this thing. We take a lot from him and get a lot from our mighty prophet. See, that's where it all started. Repatriation, full reparation, our full rights, and all these things. See, so you're not going to try to take this from us. So that's the judgment. See? Good. So you're talking about, yeah, gotta apologize. Yeah, UN declared that slavery was the greatest crime against humanity. Okay, now we gotta vote on it. Yeah, so US didn't vote. According to them, no, they vetoed it. No, we don't support that. Australia, no. Okay, but you can't even say it was a crime against humanity. No, it wasn't even a crime. Okay, it wasn't a crime at the time, and it's not a crime now because it's not happening now. Okay, whatever. Trump vetoed it. Sure. Get mad, people. Get mad. Do something. Okay, and now they're talking about reparations. Okay, good. So you're gonna see Britain soon, Canada, British Commonwealth countries, and rest of the world now. Well, you're gonna have to support it, and those who don't want to support it, you're gonna look stupid. Either way, it's a judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? We coming for ours. We coming for all of ours. Yeah, and what's due to us, man? You freaks. In this damn judgment. Let y'all be praised. I mean, like I said, comment section. You see what's going on. Yeah, I mean, it's serious. I'm here. Look what happened to Tasnia. She documented shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, you see, Tyree, that's another one. Good friend of mine. Seen me know Tyree long time. He was a big brother to me. A real bad man, big brother to me. Seen, I'm supposed to have a biological brother named Tyrone. Well, I have a replacement who calls himself Tyrone. No, you're Tyrone. You see Tyree? I'm a real brother that. And we're actually family. Anyways, in the judgment, Tyree was here. Shit happened. Is what it is. Man came here, going through life. Well, people, I posted the damn article from the paper and everything, man. You see what I'm saying? My bad, man. Okay? I always have guns on him. Cops found 5 guns and 12 pipe bombs in his house. Okay, good. He always has guns. He was the first man to bring drugs into a prison. Okay? By means of a drone. I'm not celebrating it. I'm just telling you, he was a mastermind at things, and society never gave him a chance, and he had gifts, and they were running him down all his life, and he decided, I'm protecting myself. He's me in the past. He's the past me. Bad man Barry. Bad man Tyree. See? But that's still me. But it's just my cool out with that. We're like identical. And a power and a sign. Power of mine and a sign to you. Yeah. No, the man came here, got out of jail. His parole officer sent him here. Just like some agent sent Tasnia here. Just like some agent who, it's not like to say, let me tell you why I use the agent. Okay, it was because this society now is trying to gangster and trap me and provoke me to do some mad things. Okay, well, you see, if I do something mad, I'm justified. And I made sure that I documented that, and she was a part of that. That's all that was. Me make sure somebody have some kind of blood clot, somebody with me I talk to in the system. It's a social intervenant agent who serves also as a psychologist. Go to me and talk to you about my life and things I got through. She was never really helpful. It's when I start blazing the fire. What do you do for me? I mean, talking is nice. You know what I'm saying? What do? You can't help me find a place? Because right now I'm in a place. I found a place. But they sprayed up the place, laced it up with roach spray and rat poison and all kind of thing. The place was toxic. If it killed me. So I was in there for 1 month before I told them, well, I'm leaving. I can't stay here. I don't even cook in here. I can't even cook no food in here. I have to eat like raw food and go and get some like takeout, ital things, like Tiki Ming, which is a Asian restaurant. You get some, things from them, a bowl, and it's just crazy. I might go to an Indian restaurant. I might go to Amir, which is like a Mediterranean, and get like some wrap and thing, But usually, man, you have to eat some raw food and thing, No joke. It was really bad in there till I told him, I can't stay here, man. I'm done. And I told this lady, what do you do for me? You can do something for me, man? Can you help me find a place? And she found me 2 places, this place and another place in LaSalle, which I checked both of them and I know right away. I know what's going on, but I just know the vibes. I don't trust you, and just the whole vibes. If I told you what happened, you would understand, but it's just, I know, I read the pattern, and I know these people are trying to destroy me, man. You know what I'm saying? How they trying to rascal help me? I was homeless, basically living on my car and just chilling by people here and there, but doing my thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I registered in a gym. I used to go to this center and thing. I was a member and thing, and I used to go there and shower every day or other day, okay? And keep myself fresh and clean, even though I'm bummer living out here and going through this shit. I went to a bunch of homeless shelters and I see how wicked they are to people, especially my people. I fact find, document every blood clot thing and went through it all. Prison, school, hospital, bank, it don't flipping matter. Homeless shelters, I don't care. Community centers, I don't care. I'm fact fighting and documenting everything. Apartment complex, I don't care. Any type of government institution, anything. Could even be a restaurant, anything. I document everything, man, like you people doing. You violate a judgment. Like Tasnia, you see, she documented. Look, they're trying to poison me at the Thames. She's right. They were trying to poison me there too. I was homeless. I used to go there just for hot water, put it in my flask and make my tea. And I'm telling you, they used to give me problems there till I had to confront them and tell them, what the heck, man, you get paid to treat me this way or something, man? Huh? It was bad. To the point where they didn't want to give me hot water. Y'all pay for it, man. What the heck is this? We can't give you hot water. Yo, listen to me. I want some hot water, man. I'll pay you for it, man. What, you want 50 cents or you want $1? And they literally charged me for it. I would even go to the McDonald's, same thing. Problems over there. Yo, I'm paying for hot water. Till I had to tell them, yo, I'm homeless, man. That's why I come here every other morning, man. I'm homeless. Can I buy some hot water? You think it's a joke? You think it's a joke? Anyways, man. Ty was here. He told the judges when they asked him, why do you have all these weapons? For protection. Okay, they were coming from him. He has gifts and an inheritance. Okay, they wanted that. Okay, and then, well, last resort. Here, the extermination flipping site. And sent us here. It's kind of what's going on, all right? And so they sent him here, and he was here doing his thing until he just got fed up and he's just tired. Bunch of bullshit games, and he's just like, yo, you know what? I'm tired. I'm ready to go. Because he came out and he was kind of like struggling like never before. You know what I'm saying? Things were really hard. People isolating him and all kind of thing. And the man really said, I'm ready to go. Anyways, man, whosoever, because remember, you know, this is their building and their place, you know. So whosoever, hire a man, a black man, for come and dirt the man. Okay, that's what happened. And the man let it happen. He walked into it. Come take me. I'm ready to go. See? When Tyree saw the strap and saw the man, he was like, he was expecting it. But he was expecting it like many other times too. And it's like, nobody showed up, but whatever. He closed his eyes and said, God, please take me now. And God took care. 9 bullets. Okay. In a small little, these are bedroom apartments. Some of them are bigger, you know, you got certain things set in their bathroom and thing, but not all of them. Okay, that apartment he was in was just a regular bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying? A man had to let go 5, 9, 9, 9, and 9 of them touched him. Okay. You see the Gazette lying and talking about it was 1 bullet. Yeah, sure. It was 9. Okay, good. So that's the judgment scene. And that murder is under investigation still, which means that you better be careful. Just like Willie is not ruled of suicide. It's under investigation. Just like Tasnia, it's not ruled of suicide. It's still under investigation. So people better careful with them a bomb blood clot do thing. You know, people that do I try gang stalk me and do all these mad things when the block is hot, real hot. And even on the day they thief my wallet, the block was the hottest it's ever been. You know, I still went and do that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But just say love people the way I love you, youth. See? Don't sit there judging them, but careful. See? So I just show the love. Yeah? I'm here the high priest. You think I'm altogether like you. I'm nothing like you. See? Because if it was you in my shoes, you'd be dead long time. Long time. You wouldn't even be here. See? So I'm not like you. At all. Anyways, man, I went to go and check, you know, Davy boy upstairs, you know, twin brother of Stephen, who, you know, was killed last year, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is, Rastafari, you know, enough more things, but I went to go check him. Just reasoning, you know, bro, it's crazy, you know, man, you know what I mean? Life, you know, do give thanks for life, you know, we have to seek Jah to live, you know what I'm saying? And if we hate him, well, then we're gonna die, you know what I mean? Just showing the love and still reasoning about things. I went to check him. I had a yellow lighter on me. Okay. Probably went and checked him. Maybe 2 days later, I had the yellow lighter on me. Okay. Maybe 3 days later, I go check him and I don't have no yellow lighter on me. Oh, well, I left it downstairs. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He has a yellow lighter. Bro, that's not my yellow lighter. That's the first thing I said to him. I didn't leave my lighter here, did I? No. Okay, good. Because before I left my place today, it's not that I couldn't find it. Okay. I was sitting on my bed and it fell out my pocket. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of spread my bed like and kind of covered it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was like, yo, my lighter. But then I was like, whatever. I have 3 lighters, 4 even. So I saw a green one now. And I didn't even bother taking it because I really wanted the yellow one. I love yellow. I am yellow. I love yellow. Yellow is the color of Christ. See? Burgundy is the color of Christ's blood. See? And the UFCI has a covenant. You see, like red, gold, and green is a covenant. That's the covenant for the Naya, or the Bobo Shanti. As a matter of fact, the Bobo Shanti house uses the red, yellow, and green format. That's a covenant. Okay. And then we have the Naya Binki, which is yellow, green, and red. Not red, or yellow, green, gold, and red instead of red, gold, and green. You know what I'm saying? So, a different covenant. And then we have another Rastafari house, which was the 12 tribes at one time, but today now we have the Royal Haile Selassie Judah Coptic Church, which them take the color of red, black, and green. Okay, well, the UFCI is the head house of all of these houses, you see what I'm saying? Good, and we even have the Nayaki Pum, which have colors too, you see what I'm saying? White, green, and all blue and orange. But you see the UFCI covenant? It is yellow, green, red, black, and rainbow. See, that's my covenant. The new rainbow covenant of the universe. You know what I'm saying? Good. And these colors stand for I and I still, just like the other colors stand for the Trinities, And even the extension of it, which we're talking about Paul and Christ, in Rastafari time now. So we'll come through now and move forward. But yellow is for I. Green is for my Aston. My daddy, Sizzler daddy. Aston. I don't call him uncle. He's a daddy to me. Then, the son of my daddy, granddaddy. Then we have red for, my Miguel Collins, Sizzler Kalanji. And then we have black for Tisha. And then we have the rainbow covenant. I'm a rainbow too. That's Damien, So it's beautiful, it's just beautiful. But you must know, this ain't no play thing. I'm talking with this man now. He has a damn lighter. Okay, whatever, man. I went to go check him probably a day after that. Same thing with reasoning. Lighter. I'm lighting up my spliff. Whatever, man. My spliff is finished, man. It's done. And I went up there with like a half joint, you know what I'm saying? With a joint ready to roll. Okay, I had it ready to roll, like wrapped up in a paper, and I had, my papers or whatever. So I'm like, I'm gonna roll up another one still, you know what I'm saying? But some girl came to see him and said, yo, can I get your lighter? All right, talking shit, trying to distract me. Him acting stupid in his place, just moving around too much, acting funny. I read the pattern. Something's wrong. Everything's wrong. He gave her the lighter and then moved back to the spot where he was standing. Now I'm standing in between them right next to the door. So she didn't light nothing. Nor did she give him back the lighter. Okay? So, I didn't really say hi to the girl. This is the same girl whose husband met me in the damn store and said, when I asked him what a nickname is in French, and he said, if I call you Bob, these people, they don't like me. Okay? So I'm just saying, why are you coming here for a lighter? You might as well go somewhere else because you know you hate me, but you must be here to mess with me. And so this is what it is. She took the lighter and left with the lighter. All right, man. Man's acting funny. I warned him, bro. You have to watch yourself in life, bro. You have to turn to just still. I'm the high priest, so I'm going to tell you, bro. You're doing all kind of mad things, you fell off your bed 2 days ago and mash up yourself, busted up his rib and all kind of thing, and he's not feeling well, I'm trying to show him, say, yo, it's because of the wickedness you're doing, bro. The things you're doing in the astral realms, you're fighting someone, right? Because you don't want to say it's me, but okay, you're fighting someone down here, you're trying to get to them, right? In the astral realm, you're warring with that person, okay? And that person's beating you up, you know what I'm saying? You just got kicked in your flipping rib, bro. You flew from one end of the earth to the next end of the extremity of the earth. Then, and now you're busted up and in pain and all kind of thing, you feel beat up, good, and weak, good. And he feels like, because it's an astral thing, so him, if he gets me weak and gets me down now, he feels empowered. He feels healthy. He feels strong. He feels rejuvenated. Okay, good. Well, this is the thing now. It's not working right, so it's going to be the opposite. I'm talking to him. Well, you need to stop the wickedness, bro. You need to turn to Jah. I need to repent for your wickedness. And guess what? Jah is going to bless you up. I am the high priest. I will show you what to do. See, we do have to do psalm readings and stuff like that and keep Sabbath service and many little things. You see what I'm saying? And then still I will show you the things you need to drink, herbs and roots and medicines, instead of running to your doctor. Because this is what it was. He was going to the doctor, and I was telling him, yo, the priest is the first doctor, See? And the high priest is the highest doctor, the doctor of the law, See? And the true doctor of medicine, the doctor of love, And that's what heals us more than anything. So just showing him, careful with your life. Anyways, man, when I came downstairs, I stopped in the common area, because my vibes is, don't go down there right now. It's just a bad vibes down there. See? Wait. Let whatever's down there seep out, because something's down there. Something like one. Okay? And the thing is that before I left, I wanted to light the little spliff that I rolled just to take 1, 2 draw, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't on the counter because he gave it to the girl. But he's moving around too much trying to distract me. So he even tried to offer me like 20 flipping cigarettes from native cigarettes from a bag he took out of his freezer. I said, no, I don't want that, bro. I'm good. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't. It's just, it's funny. Like, you see that day when the cops came up here and I was upstairs with them and thing, and I said, yo, let's go downstairs, man. Because I'm like, yeah, guess what? I'm going to jail, man. Because that girl and these people could lie and say anything. I said, yo, I took a cigarette from Dave, a native. I mean, I like the other ones. We don't even blend that with no weed or nothing. But you see, the native ones, it's natural thing. Whatever. I said, can I go downstairs? I said, let's go downstairs, man. I don't smoke a cigarette. But I didn't even end up smoking it. You see what I'm saying? I didn't. Me not smoke cigarette. It was just one of those things, like, man, I had a spliff in my pocket, man. I rolled it, man. So I'm like, damn, I'm going to jail right now. I can't even bun my spliff. Let me just bun this flipping native cigarette and I'm done, man. Here, and cuff me, let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? What the heck? You know what I'm saying? Tobacco it kind of settles my nerves a bit, because sometimes we get kind of wrathful, you know what I'm saying? It's like, everything's crazy, sometimes nicotine kind of does, yeah, it kind of settles my nerves sometimes, at times. You know what I'm saying? My nerves are rattled in this blood clot judgment. Too much evil. Anyways, I hear this girl, Willie's half-sister, go in her, well, this would be Willie's dad, but it turns out Willie's dad is her dad, okay? She don't like telling people things, whatever. She's going into her dad's place, you understand? And I'm in the flipping common area, and in her dad's place is the first place right there. And she knocks on the door before opening it. It's your dad's place. Usually you just open the door and go in, but you're trying to mess with me, obviously, okay? And then chuckled, and then walked in and chuckled a few more times. You, what did you do, little girl? Anyways, you see, uno. Because look, you see, the same day they called the cops on me for sexual harassment, I had to loan stock this girl, she was in the damn van, man. And I loan stocked her right up the street to a flipping Home Depot, you understand? And I know she was going in there to go and flipping get a copy of the key. Okay, it's a red Home Depot. Okay, I know she was going in there to get a copy of my key. You understand what I'm saying? I know it. And I loan stocked her. And as soon as she came out, I was standing there looking at her. I'm like, you, don't do it. And I came here and I warned them, I know what you did. I know she went and got a copy. Don't do it. Whatever you're going to do, don't do it. Whatever, man. She was so excited too, so happy, you know what I'm saying? Okay, whatever. Well, guess what? They did it, man. They did it. After she walks in there chuckling, yeah, I know you're up to something. I know you guys were down there. You don't even know. The same morning I did something funny in front of my door. Check your camera, man. And you guys check patterns and know when the man's acting weird. It means, you better watch it. It means he knows what you're up to. Either way, man, I came downstairs to my place. Before I came down, remember the girl went in there and chuckled? The janitor came out. And I made sure to stand in the damn, not the doorway, but the hallway for him to see me. And he looked at me like, and he just walked away. I'm like, yeah, you. And I came downstairs, either way, man. Bless. Wash my hands, put down my cup of tea, put down my keys and my spliff that I rolled in my hand. That I was saying, I was in the kitchen and I'm just like, yo, these people, this youth, all the stupidness. And then this girl didn't even give him a lighter. And I'm like, yo, let me make sure I don't have this damn lighter. I said that right after I left, before I even left, while I was walking down the stairs. And when I got into the kitchen, I'm saying, yo, make sure I didn't take nothing from this man, to bomb or ask. But I was actually checking for my lighter. Like when I first got up there, I was checking for my lighter first. Damn. Oh, I guess whatever, and I used his, right? Okay, what I'm saying, when I left this place, man, walking down the stairs, I'm checking my pockets and make sure I didn't take. I'm in the kitchen just vibing, these people, man. And this guy, I feel like lighting this spliff right here in this kitchen and taking 2 draws right now, And, I don't have my lighter, but let me check and see if I have his, because I know I didn't take his neither, but just let me make sure. All right, good. I ain't got your lighter, guy. So I come downstairs to my place, man. Wash my hands. I put my things down, you know what I'm saying? Was about to go light a candle because I realized my candle went out. You must always have a candle lit in your place, yeah? At least one. But if you can, 2. 2 at all times. Keep them lit. One for praises to the Most High, and the other to burn all wicked, you know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Well, if you're doing this, it's because, there's evil that lurks. It's constantly around. And that means people are constantly lighting candles for wicked purposes. So you have to make sure you burn one. Or 2. Good. Don't be stupid. Make sure they're non-toxic, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, if you're in a small space, just burn one. If you're in a small space, just burn one. And then if you're in here, blood clot candle, fumes. Keep your window open, I don't know, climatize your place, air it out, then, and good. So I was gonna light it. But I'm like, my yellow lighter, which is under my bed, it's under my blanket, the ass cloth, So I'm like, yo, I went to my drawer and I saw my green one. But I'm like, no, I want to light it with the yellow one. Either way, I wash my hands. This guy comes, knocks on my door, David, to ask me if I have his lighter. Nah, I ain't got that. See, I ain't got nothing. Nothing. Where I try. Me not have nothing. See, me not have nothing. Yo, differently, yo, yeah. He's searching himself. That doesn't make no sense. Why would you come downstairs searching yourself, okay? And he's kind of like, he's in a giddy mood, you know what I'm saying? He's just on some dumb shit, man. I mean, I'm stupid. Anyways, the point being, man, the blouse and skirt, man, told me, say, yo, I gave it to the girl, Giselle, but how I was smoking, I said, nah, guy, I didn't take your thing. And I just closed the door in his face. Either way, I took a little nap, people. I got up, and, spirit vibes, something tell me, looking at your robe, my bathrobe pocket, and I found his lighter, which is the same color as my yellow lighter, okay? So I'm just like, Mama Rascal, look at this shit, man. Kind of chuckled, but this ain't funny, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not stupid. No, I didn't take your lighter, guy. I put it in my damn bathrobe. That doesn't make any rascal sense. You know what I'm saying? And here you're coming and asking me for it, but then you even admitted that you gave it to the rascal girl, but then you want to go on like as if she gave it back to you. And I was smoking. No, that's not what happened. Anyways, I went and I confronted him. I have two lighters in my hand, okay? Same color lighters. One lighter, his, has a sticker on it. Well, I turned it the opposite way. Turned it around, and so therefore, they were both blank. And I stretched out my hand and I said, which lighter is yours, bro? Guess which one is yours, bro? I'm like, I have the same lighter as yours. I guess, things happen, I don't know. I guess whatever, I'm not going to say I guess I took it, but I'm just like, shit happens, bro. I got two. I got one just like yours. And look, which one's yours? I don't know, bro. Just touch one, bro. Just point at one, bro. He pointed at the right one. Okay, good. And I put it on this counter. I returned it to the sender. Okay, now a judgment's going to get whoever put it in my place. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling him, I kind of let it slide. I didn't say nothing about it for at least a good 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And then I brought it up, yo, funny business, guy. That girl there, you gave her the lighter, and she never gave it back to you. Here, the man. No, I never gave her a lighter. I gave her a box of matches. No, you never gave her no box of matches, guy. No, I gave her no, I did. I could have swear I gave her a box of matches. Yeah, I went and I gave her, because you kept talking, right? Oh, you went and gave her. Well, I had nothing to do with her coming here and you giving her anything. You gave her the lighter, guy. No. All right, never mind. So I let it slide. Make him think him nice. Good. Well, 2 days later, I go and check the guy. Bro, I ain't playing. I didn't even bring it up right away. I brought it up like maybe 10 minutes later. Not even 5, because I don't stay there long. Brother, the lighter, bro, listen, the girl never gave it back to you. Yeah, no, she didn't light the cigarette. I didn't smell nothing. And your fire alarm's right in front of your doorway. So that would have went off. Just like how if I light my spliff, it goes off. If I light my spliff right under here, your doorway, it goes off, right? Good. So how she's standing in front of your doorway and she lit a cigarette. She didn't light it. I didn't smell nothing. And I can't stand cigarettes, bro. Especially those Babylon cigarettes. Native cigarettes, not to say, they don't irritate me as much. But I still don't really like the smell. I still tell a man, go smoke over there, blow it over there, please. Don't blow no smoke in my face. See? Yeah. And if there's a window there, bro, try blow it over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, secondhand smoke, I don't really like that. Either way, she didn't like no cigarette. Good. So he's like, oh, well, I guess I really did give her, I gave her a lighter and matches. Yeah, man, I guess you did, bro. I'm just telling you straight up, man. You gave it to her. And he's trying to let it slide. What slide? Bro, you gave it to her, or you're going to act like you don't know what happened? Okay, good. See, because you ain't going to say you did anything. So let's say you don't know what happened, bro. Well, that's what she did. She took your lighter and gave it to somebody else to put it in my place, bro. And the person is that girl, bro. And obviously, nonchalant and coy and exactly, look at you. Not watch nothing. Don't watch nothing. But I returned it to the sender, so it's a bumbleclot judgment, boy. You know what I'm saying? And he was, as I was talking to him, man, the man, this was the first day I confronted him about the lighter, No, it's when I gave it back to him. Something stabbed him in his stomach, man. He's just like, yo, I gotta take a nap. Yeah, man, you go do that, guy. You know what I'm saying? I was in pain and shit, you know what I mean? Good. Well, that same day, right, I gave him back his lighter. I went to the store, and I was gang stalked by this same girl and the janitor here, and the next man that works in the building and lives in the building. Okay, one of their people, your gang stalked me in a store. I went to the store, but it's where my family lives, my little uncle over there. So I went to go check him first. No answer. Yeah, some vibes. And I said, I'm going to smoke out the store, and I know you're waiting for me, and I know you're coming there, and I just know. So I went over there, and here they show up, man. You know what I'm saying? Here they show up, man, and I told them straight, yo, you see you? I ain't even mad, but you're wrong. Saying you're wrong about what you did, and you're wrong about this. You're wrong. That's all I said. You know what I'm saying? I left, and I went to go and check my family again. His girl opens the door in her bathrobe. I went to go check him not too long ago, a few weeks ago, weeks ago, and she opens the door. Very inviting, you know. She wants me to come in. I don't trust you, and I know you're on. She would let me, you know, let's just say, I can't say have my way with her. But I mean, if I wanted that, I'm saying she would let me do it. It's just a, spell work and drama and, yeah, no joke. So now here I show up after I showed up before and you didn't answer. And yeah, of course you didn't answer. And I knew right away, you think I'm stupid. I'm going to go to the store, smoke them, and I want to come here and smoke you. She opened the door in their bathrobe, man. Right away I said, he's not there. No, all right, cool. I was just coming to check him. Just like that. I didn't want anything. I don't want no weed, I don't want no grab, I don't want none. So, what are you saying? I let him know. You hear what happened to that girl up the street? Because I told him, these people, they're doing all kind of things like as if they want to be on the news and thing, okay? Like they want to be on the news. So I wanted to tell him, say that girl boom up herself and all kind of thing and document everything, talking about gang stalking and all kind of things, bro. These people over there, bro. And that same day they thief my wallet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's that. Saying, the judgment. Well, I forward here, I go check this guy, bun him up a bit, yo, bro. You see you and your games, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, you have no idea what you're doing, eh? But I told him, no time in the history of the world has anybody swapped destinies with my chosen nation of people, nor the chosen race of people, nor the chosen himself, or the archangelic chosen ones. Because, there are different tiers of chosen, right? Go to the other archangelic ones, and then in them there's the chosen one himself, right? And then you have the 100, that you actually have the 24 elders, okay? Good, and their wives as well, okay? And then we also have the 144,000, and then there's 6 million, okay, who are the chosen, and the 144,000 chosen ones, and then my elders and them, they're chosen elect, and then the archangel chosen elect, and then you have the chosen elect one himself. See? Good. Nobody in the history of the world has ever swapped any destiny with any of them or really harvested nothing from them other than maybe their energy from time to time and this and that and that. And you know what I'm saying? If they can get around them, you know what I'm saying? And stress them and bother them, maybe. But no one has ever swapped no destiny with no chosen one ever in the history of creation. Ever. It's never happened. Ever. Nobody never swapped no destiny with my Bob Marley, my father. Even those kids there, those gnarly kids, Julian, Rohan, Stephen, Ziggy, Kimani, these clowns. None of them ain't got no powers or nothing. They're shit. They're shit. They have to act like they're Bob and sing like they're Bob and dance and do all kind of shit like as if they're blood clot Bob. They live in the shadow. That's how they made it. And they took the flipping name and never took no DNA test, and that's how they got all that money. Okay, it wasn't an easy thing for them to do, but they still did it. And guess what? They're in the court right now with Zara. Rita's kids, anyways, the estate is in court with Zara, who's really my biological sister and a biological daughter of Bob Marley, and the biological mother of Joe Mercer, who's the biological son of Stephen, who is not a Marley, he's a Gnarly. And all these things are coming out right now. And what did those Gnarlies go do? Well, they founded a new Tough Gang, and they launched the new Tough Gang Studios in Jamaica just the other day. That's to throw you off. Because, well, things don't look too good for them in the court right now, you know what I'm saying? They might have to go and take DNA tests and everything. Well, they're going to, you see what I'm saying? And they're still going to try to play like as if, no, it's all a lie and they're Gnarlies, and they think the media is going to support them and everything, and it's what it is. They think the network and everything's going to support them. That's what they got on their side. That's what they got going for them. See? The only thing they got going for them, the network, to, cover their lies. So, no Tough Gang. They launched it. Yeah, it's for the people, Stephen. Yeah, it's for the people, from the family, for the people. 45 years later, you're talking about you want to build a studio. I'm a home for the people and blah, blah, blah. Stupid. Something's going on. See? In the judgment. So I don't really know where we don't think this is. Nobody never swapped no destiny with my Prince Emmanuel, Marcus Garvey, King Emperor Selassie, our Emperor Haile King Selassie, Empress Menen. None of them. None. No divine ones. It's never happened in the history of the world. No Peter Tosh, no myself as Jacob Miller, who made a flight out of here March the 23rd, 1980. Big up my bro, Shame Dog, Dave Lockhart, who was taken on the 24th, and his birthday is on the 27th of March. Bless the youth. He was a good youth. We played football together, me, him, and even the dude that stole my girl. Remember that guy there? His name is Tim. You know what I'm saying? This guy, if the girl was with the girl before me, never tell me nothing. I was just gang stalking business and everything. That guy there, and then went and had a bunch of kids with her, got a bunch of kids from her. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of thing. And then him and my double brothers became good friends and that kind of madness. Me, that dude, the man that killed Dave, and enough more people used to play on the same football team, LaSalle Warriors, and we went to the same school, Riverside Park. Okay? And the LaSalle Warriors, the football field, it is the, you could say it's the school's field. You know, their locker room is the school's locker room. So we play at the school, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was fun, you know what I'm saying? But enough things. I'm just saying, Dave Lockhart was a good youth community worker, and it grieved him to see what was going on in the hood, especially what mans them were doing in the hood, trashing the hood, doing their dope and doing everything they're doing, selling their dope. To him, that's trashing the hood, and that is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because none of them want to clean up the hood, okay? So it just so happens to be that my biological mother's brother's son is my other cousin on my dad's side, soldier. He's just going and he was selling weed for him. Sold a weed to a kid. The kid said, I don't like the weed. I want the money back. No big deal, bro. Give the man back the difference, okay? And he'll give you back the little bag of weed. He didn't like it. It's no big deal, bro. And well, this dude went and called my other cousin, his boss, who showed up in the hood acting like, yeah, I'm coming to handle business. Bully this kid with that. Right. And then that kid went and called Dave. Remember, these guys, we all grew up together, you know. I wouldn't say we grew up together, you know, but we ended up going to the same school together, you know, because I'm not really from the South, but I ended up going to school there, playing football there and nothing, so I know them. Saying, well, these two dudes, I mean, you know, went at it. I wouldn't say they went at it. Dave didn't like the vibes. Yo, bro, get out of here. We don't need you. That was the vibe. You're coming in to sell your dope. Bro, I mean, not this. You're coming in to sell dope, but we don't want you around here. We don't need you to come and help us with nothing around here, bro. You know, get out of here, bro. Man's making his money selling his dope. Dave is a struggling artist, father, community worker, struggling, but he's still doing his thing. Of course, he's not gonna want you around here. Come bully some kid over some weed business, bro. Get out of here. Dave, everybody knows, was tipsy. Okay, it was like a little blocko going on, kind of vibes. You know what I'm saying? Street vibes. And this guy showed up to kill the vibes. So Dave ain't wrong, and he's protecting a kid. You know what I'm saying? And then this guy, no, well, I mean, you know, man, Dave probably said, yo, get out of here, guy. And the man didn't want to leave. He didn't want to leave, man. The man said, yo, get out of here, bro. Thump him 1-2 times. Yo, bro, get out of here, man. Bro, fight back, man. Fight back. It's only when the man got to his car, Dave, okay, thumped the man 1 or 2 times, and it's only when this guy, the man who killed him, my cousin, his name is Christopher Levers. He calls himself Cautious. And that's how it's spelled, Koshus. He told me that one time, yeah, it's Kosh. You can call me Kosh. Yeah, like when people go, Kosh, just call me Kosh. Yeah, whatever, bro. The only way you got to your fucking car, you pull your Ascot knife and stab this guy 1 time in the heart. Okay, some spell work going on, you were being used by a demon. Christopher Levers was being used by a demon and killed his childhood friend, who don't really like him no more. You know, and it just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And this guy, Cautious, he likes to try to justify it and say, well, yo, man, you know, the man came at me and da-da-da-da-da. I sat with him and spoke with this man, Cautious, and he's trying to justify this crap. Bro, no, bro, you're a big man. You're huge. You're a full, whole, entire back, a full back guy. See? You could have just pushed him out of the way and hop in your whip, but trying to save face, you know, this guy trying to push me, bully me. Yeah, well, one-on-one, you know, him sober and you sober, he's kicking your ass, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's not that serious. Anyways, give thanks. Dave lives. His memory lives. Love and cherish the youth. He was a good youth still, you know, is what it is, you know. And my teacher on the Earth Day is the same day as my Dave. Same day, 24th of March. So we do give thanks, you know, and I flew out of here as Jacob Miller the 23rd. It's just beautiful, you know. Let's not forget George Floyd, man, who left us the 25th of March, you know what I'm saying, 2020. We ain't gonna forget that, you know. We ain't gonna forget, you know, Miss Tasnia, boom them up like terrorists, or Bosnia, pretty like she come from Tanzania, you know what I'm saying. You're still there, you're not gonna see her, see her? Yeah, March the 3rd, you know. So we do give thanks, and it's what it is, But the following day, I put this lighter in my place. Same girl goes into, because we live in a community building, right? So we share the restroom. Some places have a restroom or a bathroom in the place. Some don't. I don't. And Babylon no want me if I have nothing. Not even a bathroom. Anyways, girly girl went and I guess she took a shower or something. I mean, that's what I hope happened. You went to go take a shower and you left your ring in there on a hook. And I went in there to go take a shower not too long after you. I mean, I'm going to be honest, it didn't look like anybody was in there taking a shower. I recall, I know. Okay, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I noticed, oh, what a beautiful, pretty ring on the hook. Beautiful ring. Diamond, gold with a gray stone in it that looked like it had something sprinkled in it. It was just strange, But the first thing I said is, oh, I'm going to try witchcraft. Somebody left this in here for me to take it. You want me to take this thing, And you spell work, you release a spell work on me. And you call the cops and you check the camera right away after I leave this bathroom and you say, oh, he took it. And then, oh, here comes the cops and you're stressed and thing. And, oh, I don't know, but I ain't taking no chances. But it's a beautiful ring. It looks like a heirloom, It looks very special, And I feel some life in it. And I don't know, but hey, put it back. See? And then I left being, and I said, well, whoever ring this is, unfortunately, you people are so wicked to me, I can't take it for you, and I won't even come and knock on your door and ask if it's yours. Yeah, but that's me still, it's a community work. I try my best to help people still, because I'm saying, I know if I leave that there, somebody might take it. Yeah, I'm going to be positive and say, well, I hope nobody takes it, I'm saying, whoever's ring that is, they should get it back. I can tell it's a precious thing to whoever is the owner. I can feel it. I sense it. And I can see it. It's not no normal ring. Okay. I left it there, guys. I left it there. Because I'm like, I don't give it to you. I ain't going to try shit on me, whoever it is. Forget it. You know what I'm saying? I hope nobody takes your shit, but you gotta be careful. And, you know what I mean? Like, whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? I left my place, man. I came in my place, man. Whatever, man. I mean, forgot about it. It's not mine. Good. Well, you got this girl in here that went in there and came out. I made sure to look out the people because, like I told you, hey, people, hey, the vibes is, you're trying to set me up. Whoever it is, I left that in there, trying to set me up. You spell work, yo, you think I'm stupid? Huh? So I looked to see who went in there. It's some girl that lives next door to this big guy who, the soldier of God guy, who is, a boyfriend to the girl, Willie's sister, She took it. And when she passed my place, she had a little vibe like you're going to get the blame because she knew I was the one who was in the shower before her anyways. Soldier of God asked me, if I took it, he talks to me casual sometimes, me and the kid ain't got no problem. It's you guys putting him up to this shit, even the girl and Willie too, These kids, me and the kids are not the same as me and you, They wouldn't be doing this shit if it fucking wasn't for you. You understand what I'm saying? Either way, I love the kids. Me try to show them little clemency, because it's not their fault really. You're putting them up to these things, condition and programming them. Either way, still, he knows that. This kid knows that. He knows my vibe. He just knows, and I talk to him every now and then. I talk to them, through the door. Anyways, I'm telling you, see, no kids, no kids, send me, yo. Anyways, I just show them, I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? The kids, them, and the woman, them are my main concern. You know that. The youth, them. Either way, the man just asked me, yo, did you see a ring in the bathroom? I'm like, who, me? He's like, yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it. It was a nice ring too. I'm like, but nah, bro, I left it in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And trust me. He's like, I believe you. If you took it, like, why would you tell me you saw it? I'm like, listen to me, bro. I seen it. I even touched it, bro. I took it. It was in my hand. I'm like, beautiful ring. And I told him, it looks like this might be a heirloom or something. It looks like a precious thing. That's all I can really say still. And it's just the vibes. I had it in my hand, people, man. And I felt something. I just put it back. Either way, he says, yeah, man. I'm like, yeah, I saw the ring, bro. It had a little gray stone. Like, I never seen a stone like that, you know what I mean? Diamond, gold, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah. Her half-brother's ashes are in the stone. Whoa. Bumbleclot, you know, so I love that youth and true that youth there, you know. You see, you come from the ghetto, you know, when you love a youth, your brother, you're supposed to love his sisters too, and love his family too, you know, it's the way it's supposed to be, you know. So that's the kind of vibe it is, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of fucked up same way, even though she took my things. She didn't take nothing. Man, them went and gave it to her. Old man who took my things went and gave it to her. Why couldn't you go down the street? Why couldn't you give it to somebody else? Like an adult, a grown adult, and give it to the little girl. She's probably like 24. Willie was 21, people. She's probably 23. Okay? So they're youth still, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. Either way, man. Either way. Saying, I'm going to tell them, so we're not going to get burned for that still, but when you get burned, just remember, blame those people who put you up to that, because I ain't trying to burn you still. Saying? Yeah. Anyways, man, the girl, big woman too, you know, with her big man boyfriend in there, you know, actually went in there and took the girl's ring. That has, it's a stone that has the ashes of her half brother in it. And so I told him, yo, bro, they took it. I told him, yo, bro, I saw the girl pass. Listen to me. He said he checked the camera, and next man went and used the bathroom. But he asked him, and the man said he didn't see it. Yeah, man, because the man probably just went in the bathroom and took a piss. He didn't see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I went in there and took a shower, bro. I'm telling you, I saw that. I put my something on the hook. You know what I'm saying? I put my key on the hook. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I seen the damn thing, and I left the damn thing in there, and the man didn't see it. And so them now, what, they most likely, they probably said they didn't see it. You know what I mean? I didn't ask them all of that because it's not really my business, but it's still kind of fucked up because guess what? This girl's hoping that I get the blame for that. Messed up. You know what I mean? And he said, yeah, I checked the camera. So I'm like, right, so you seen the girl pass through, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, she took it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I left it in there. The man didn't see it. She took it. You know what I mean? And she was acting funny. I can tell her vibe was off when she came out that damn bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Not just that. It was yesterday morning, man. I'm just running a split for my door open. Here comes this girl's boyfriend passing, saying, hey, brother. It's the first time he ever said that to me, and I'm not your brother. You know what I'm saying? But these people are always trying to act like they're nice. You know, see me outside, and you know, they gangsta. I'm on my way to the building, and boom, they fly out the building to meet me up the street just to come in. I'm like, hey, can I get a hug? Nah, man, nah. You can't hug me and try to rub nothing off on me, man. Nah, leave me alone. And they say I'm mean, because I don't want to hug them and I don't talk to them. This man even offered me food one time. Hey, you want something to eat, bro? He didn't call me brother, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2 time he came and asked me for weed, man. You know what I'm saying? One time I went into the bathroom and I left my phone in the bathroom. You understand what I'm saying? And he's the one that came and told me my phone was in the bathroom. Okay, good. So you come and ask me for a spliff. I'll give you a spliff 1, 2 time. And then I told him, don't make a habit out of this. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. You know, I found things in the bathroom sometimes, you know, I even passed by him and asked him, is this yours? No, those are not my keys. Okay, bro, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? But here now your girl goes in the fucking bathroom and takes the ring for the girl that lives, she doesn't live in the building now. Her boyfriend lives in the building and her dad lives in the building, but this is their place. They run this place. She's a part of it. And this, like, obviously, you don't know respect for these people who run the place. Obviously, that's your business. But just to show you, she ain't giving that back. Even though there's a damn camera there, she don't care. But the main thing is she wants me to get the blame for that. Nah, man, I ain't get no blame. I told him, bro, them are gonna try to blame me for that. He said, no, I ain't blame. I didn't say you. I'm talking about them. They're trying to act like as if I was in the bathroom before them and I took that. I didn't take shit. I seen it. I touched it. It's a beautiful ring. And I felt something real special about it. And I put it fucking back. You see what I'm saying? And here goes this rascal girl gonna take it. Anyways, I told her, I passed the room and I said, yo, dirty girl, you thief the ring. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to put that on me. See? Give back the ring or whatever you're going to do, but don't try style me. Little girl. I will embarrass you every time I see you in this building, anytime I see you outside. Don't fuck around. Well, you see, that's the judgment. That's what this girl gets for listening to these people, and it's still not her fault because she's a kid and she's stuck in this thing. You know, where's she supposed to go? It's supposed to be Hell's Angels. I mean, what is she supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I might as well just go along with everything, right? Exactly. Even with things you know, I shouldn't be doing this. Either way, you know, that is going to ricochet and hit them. You know what I'm saying? That's them. I'm talking about the older heads doing this shit, putting these kids up to this shit, using the kids, putting them up to this shit. This is how people get killed. You're sacrificing your kids to get killed. You did it with Willie, and now Willie's dead. Willie has an uncle who was 30 years old. He's dead. The same way Willie got. You know, fentanyl dose. Apparently, his uncle didn't do fentanyl either. Well, the uncle's dad, who would be Nicole's husband, well, he's dead too. I don't know how he got. I don't know how, but I know the word on the street is that they say she did it. I don't know, but I can tell you one thing. I can tell you one thing. Willie's dad is his uncle's mother's brother. Nicole's brother is this guy, Junior, the superintendent for this place who sent this kid downstairs, which means that his nephew is Francis, okay, who's dead, okay? And Nicole's husband went and slept with some girl, some black girl, okay, and had a daughter named Karen, who would be half sister to Francis, and Francis loved her, even though these people they're racist, man. You know what I'm saying? They're racist. Now this guy, Francis's uncle, slept with his sister, and Willie is the product of that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, guaranteed Nicole's husband heard this shit and got pissed. Yo, the man got her pregnant on top of it. Yo, what the heck, my daughter, okay? And I'm pretty sure he wanted to dump the man and probably got dumped for that. You know, that's my theory, you know what I'm saying? Family drama, you know what I'm saying? It goes on in every family. Well, not every, but I seen some crazy shit. Not like this, though. But either way, yo, they say Nicole defended her brother. Okay, whatever. Well, now guess what? Now there's the son now, whose sister is this black girl, who they don't really like her because she's black. And guess what now? His uncle, Francis's uncle, got his sister pregnant. He's pissed too. He knows that's why his dad did. Apparently, he didn't really respect them. Either way, he got too. You see what I'm saying? Now we have Willie. This is the third generation now. Now we have Willie now. 100% he knows what's up. And apparently he was really close to his uncle. His uncle really loved him. Well, for sure he's going to love him. He loves his sister. He's going to love her kid, his nephew. Either way, man. Now look, Willie got. Okay, good. Well, my concern here, my primary concern right now is life. See what I'm saying? And the vibes I'm getting right now is the same vibes I got when they came for Willie. I warned many people. I even warned this guy, Dave, upstairs, that is coming for somebody in here, you know, because they keep messing with me and it's just the building is crazy right now. And I can feel the vibe. Okay? And then, well, Willie got. Willie actually got into a fight with someone. And remember, they sent him downstairs to provoke me and stuff like that. So to me, it's like, you want me to kill your kid. So I'm just saying, I even told these people, I even told this guy, yo, it's coming for him. That's why I called the feds to try to get him out the building when he threatened me twice and pepper sprayed me. You see what I'm saying? Well, God bless the kid. He wanted to go. He spread his wings. He flew away home. So that's the vibe I'm getting right now, like as if, you know, yeah, if anybody's gonna get got, you know, sacrifice anything, you know, because usually, hey, all this boomeranging of all this death magic, well, then, you know, you're gonna have to offer someone, well, yeah, most likely it's gonna be a kid. Because you don't love the fucking kids. That's the vibe. All right, that's the fire scene. So right now, my girl, Mary, she's going through an epiphany and she's going through some type of awakening, and we'll see what happens to that. But I'm just telling you right now, she knows you're the reason why her ring is gone, because you're the one that put her up to this thing. The day after she put the lighter in my place, the same day she gang stalked me. You see what I'm saying? The next day, ring gone. And then you put my wallet in her hand for her to go do that shit. So for sure, you know, yeah, her brain is reeling right now, you know, and she's in a lot of pain too, because I guarantee you that ring meant a lot to her. Secondly, today's the 29th. In 2 days will be the 1 year anniversary of the death of her brother. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of fucked up what you guys are doing to these kids and what you're putting them through. And me not support none of uno, zine. Yeah, but I support the youths. Them, I want them do wrong. Me not gonna support the wrong they're doing, you know. But it's like, me still have to show them the blood clot love. You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? You ain't doing it. Anyways, Rastafari, scene. Rastafari. No, I ain't happy the girl lost her ring, but yes, obviously it's a judgment. And yes, it's because of what she's doing to me, but it's what they're putting her up to. So that's a judgment for them, man. You know what I'm saying? So you wait for that, because I had to pull on a blast the other day because of this whole lighter business and gang stalking business and game business. And if your network gaming shits, then we will burn it. Not me there for. I'm here to burn it. So I'm saying? So, same day they put that thing in there, just to show you how everything is connected. You got the tribunal, which is a high court, which I have in court for some hundreds of thousands of dollars that they owe me. See? Legally. See? Or they're fucking with me. That's all they've been doing. They sent me your notices on specific days. Like, imagine you're sending me a court notice on June the 1st. Yeah, but that's Willie's birthday. That's also Tasnia's grandmother's birthday. And I have a nephew who, my double nephew, he's born that day, June 1st. And my daughter has a half sister who's born that day. Either way, okay, saying basically like you won. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, we'll see. You know, it's not even to say that you won. There's different stages according to them, but it's just bullshit them games that they're playing with me. Yeah, there's different stages, whatever, man. April 1st, okay, but April or March 31st, April 1st is when Willie was killed. You see what I'm saying? But this was 2024. They sent me this. Okay, 2024. Okay, yeah, you got court. Da, 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 da. And basically, your thing is getting processed. You know, it's been admitted, meaning, okay, you do have grounds. Okay, good, whatever. Then in June now, which would be, like I said, Willie's birthday now. Okay, you won. This is 2024. Not you won. It's being received. It was received. Okay, your hearing will take place. Okay, good. And then now, well then, boom, the hearing takes place sometime August. August when? 27th. August 27th. Okay, which was, well, that's the day they say my Emperor Haile Selassie died. You think these people don't know that? Okay, so how is it that I got a notice on July 23rd as well? I got a notice, like, not disclosure, but they were sending me some documents, July 23rd and the 22nd. And then on August 27th, no, went to court. See? And then now, October around 16th, now I get a judgment ruling saying that I won. That was the funeral day of guess who, man? This guy upstairs, twin brother. You see what I'm saying? It's just, wait a minute, what the heck is going on here? And then, well, it doesn't stop there. It don't stop there. Saying I get another notice. See, now they say I won, right? In October. Yeah, we'll see about that. Ain't over to the fat lady things. You see what I'm saying? So I get another notice saying what? That there's an appeal. I got this notice the day after Willie was killed on a Friday, which would be March 31st. March 31st was a Thursday and the Friday was April 1st. So he died on March 31st, but still it's still linked to the 1st of April. April 1st, they sent me a notice telling me there's an appeal and that I have court when? The following Monday, on a Friday, you know, Monday, an appeal. I didn't even look to see what the appeal was. I just went to court. Listen, man, what's up? We went through the same process as we went through the first time. Cross-examination all over again. But what is the appeal for? 1 hour later now, because she's not wearing me down. An hour later, take a look at the screen in front of you. Okay, what? Well, that's the basis and the grounds for the appeal. Okay, well, the thing was that the employer sent a document that had nothing to do, it did not correlate to my case. It had something to do with something else. So they made a mistake. You can admit that. Okay, you can admit that. You can admit that. She's like, okay, because I said, I will contest that and this will be appealed. Okay, I will not admit it because there is false information on the damn document. All right, cool. Everything about the document was false. I mean, it's not that it was a false document. It's a document pertaining to an old file of mine for this employer. Okay. So where's the other one? Good. So she didn't admit it. All right. Good. Cool. So how are you gonna send me a few months later your decision about I lost? No problem. That's the games they play. See, and that might have been in January. Okay. And then I appeal it. And then I get a notice from them saying, your appeal was received and we're going to hear the appeal. Would you like to have a court case or would you like for us to just come to a new decision? I put both, but obviously I would rather a court case. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But you sent me the documentation and they sent me my file that I sent them. This is my file. This is my defense. So I had to send it to them for them to know what I have. This is how I defended myself. So now they're sending me back my file to say, just to ensure that you have all the documents. And if there's anything else you need to send us, send it to us. You know? Pronto. No problem. I told you one time I was studying a file, 374 pages. I only gave them a file that contained about some 80 pages, 82 tops. What's this? Most of the documents had nothing to do with my case. And a lot of my documents were missing. Okay, this is the games they play. But I'm like, whatever. What next? What next? You lost. Your appeal, you lost. A judge came to a ruling, you lost. Okay, man, sure, whatever, man. Ain't not done. Just wait. Wait and see what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? That was in January. Then February the 13th, they sent me back the same notice. You lost. Yeah, okay, man. I know that already, man, right? But I didn't lose. But you want me to think I lost. Huh? And then on the 18th of February, they sent it to me again. Okay? Now I'm in court with another tribunal, you know. You see this tribunal I'm telling you about? It's the labor tribunal, you know. Okay? The other tribunal is the Tribunal Administrative Quebec. It's the tribunal, the Administrative Tribunal of Quebec. Okay? I went on a case with them, you know. Good. And they're just sitting on playing games, you know. You know what they did? On the 5th of February, they sent me a notice that said, what? You lost. No, that's impossible because I won the case. I even got a bunch of money that you owed me. You see, it's just the employer or the government agency didn't want to give me everything. The judge told them to give me. The judge said, yeah, you have to fix this, you know. And they're like, well, we don't want to give him everything. Okay, good. That's why I appealed it. So a judge cannot come and say, well, no, you, well, have no excuse for anything and no reasons for doing anything you did, and you're in the wrong. You can't do that. The judge already ruled and said I'm in the right. Did you overrule his ruling? No. Was there a new hearing? No. So what the heck is this? Was a new file open? No. So it's like, you know, it's just crazy. It's just what they do, you know. It's all illegal. It's all criminal. Zin? And it's all abusive. Yeah? It's all gang stalking. So are you gonna send me that on the 5th, and then they send me this on the 8th, and then the same one they sent it on the 13th, Friday the 13th, and then they sent it back on the 18th, and then guess what? They sent it back on the 26th, which was the day they put that damn lighter in my room. Okay, just to mess with me. You see, you're all linked, and that's what I told them. I sent back a message to them, like I told you. I pulled out, blasting them. You're all corrupt. I know everything. Look at that. Yeah, you're all in this. You're all under investigation. All your fucking phones bugged. Every device hacked. They're watching you. It's only a matter of time. Just wait for it. Nobody knows usually that they're under investigation, especially if it's a big investigation like this, until it's over. Okay, I work directly with federal, municipal, and provincial law enforcement, and I am a triple agent. I know you can accept that. I'm just telling you, this is what's going on. I ain't over. You see this building you guys sent me to? You see this? And I sent her links to Tyree, my boy Tie-Dye. You know what I'm saying? And what happened? Well, and then Tasnia links to her post on Facebook to say, this is what's going on. This is, you're a part of this. You sent me here. You bastards. I didn't say that. Bastards part. But I'm like, yeah, you're murderers. You're criminals. You're bikers. Hello. I know. You're a satanic network, cabal, and witches coven. I know. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And guess what? You're under federal investigation. And you keep sending me these damn notices and these damn false verdicts and all this shit on specific dates. Like I got a notice from them December 27th. December 27th. That's when my nephew, Bob Marley's daughter, Zara's son, Joe Mercer, left us. He was found unalived. December the 27th, 2022. Remember? In his car in Florida. Exactly. What's this all about? Right? And then the other court's going to send me that on the 5th. That's right, according to you. Well, Bob's birthday's on the 6th, right? Okay, I'm just showing you. It's just to mess with you, right? Clearly. You're sending me a notice on His Majesty's Earth Day, July 23rd. And then you're sending me the verdict on August 27th, the day you say my emperor died. And then here you're going to send me the same false judgment ruling on the 26th of March when Willie passed away 5 days later, last year. And yet you're sending me notices on his flipping birthday and shit like that? Judgment rulings on his birthday? A year prior, which means, well, I mean, you know, I guess it seems like as if you guys planned this. I mean, think about it. Think about what happened to his grandfather now. Dead. Okay, and now his uncle now. Dead. Okay, well, I mean, you don't think this kid figured out that you're coming from him? And this is what I was telling you, the kid knows something's coming from him, and he's just like, I'm ready to go. Okay, but I'm saying this is it. He's seen what happened to others, and he's like, well, he loved his uncle, and I'm pretty sure he loved his grandfather too. And where's his mother? Where's his mother? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. She might be in a mental institution. She might be in jail. Who knows? But in 2025, he passed his obituary. I think they say his mother is still alive. Like he left to mourn his mother, exactly. So she's still alive. Anyway, Rastafari. See? Rastafari. See? That's just the damn judgment. Yeah? You putting up these kids to this shit, eh? I'm telling you. It's crazy, eh? In 2 days, it will be the 1 year anniversary of Willie's flight out of this. Help it. And he wants the best for us all, obviously. And he loves me the most. And he loves you all the same way, especially his sister, for some reason. And you guys, the kids, But he wants this to stop too. He said enough is enough and it needs to stop. And, well, this is what it is. Don't fuck with me here. I warned them and I told them, I'm more judgment. Do good and good will follow. You do bad, bad will follow. So that's just a judgment and a sign still. I didn't do nothing. I let my enemies take care of those who claim to be my enemies anyways. So that I don't have to lift a damn finger. See? That's how clean my reputation is, eh? That's how mighty I am too, eh? You know what I'm saying? That's how clean I am. That's how elusive I am too, eh? That I can make my two enemies them go and fight. And they're really fighting over me, They're all trying to get to me, But you see these kids now, you put them up to things. So I hope for the best. But it turns out, most likely, that ring had some spell work done on it and was left in the bathroom for me to take it and bring it into my place. And some cops were going to be called and, that spell work was supposed to activate, in my place. I don't teach people things. Mess with me. I mean, you take my things, you do things to me. I mean, I might try to teach you a lesson, but I don't want your things. So them go do some kind of spell work on that thing and leave it in the bathroom for me to take it. That ain't happening. I touched it, nice, but I feel a life in it, but I can feel right away. Witchcraft. I'm leaving it here. I don't care. It's not mine. I ain't even trying to bring it back to nobody. Leave it there. Anyways, that's the judgment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? And if that is the case, well, the girl left it in there. I left it. I left. She was expecting me to take that. It's not even really hurt them. But then again, you really are going to take the chance to do that with this ring here. I guess it's more, if that's what happened, man, you must have thought you were going to get that back. You call the feds and the man's he has to give it back, but the thing is spell work, right? That's what, I'm saying, if that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? But what happened is that as soon as I came on the bathroom, it turns out that this dude went in there. And then as soon as he came out, well, then this girl went in there. You know what I'm saying? Now, my vibes is more she forgot it in there still, I'm not telling a lie. That's my vibes, right? But hey, be precautious, Either way, am I taking your flipping ring for? Even to say, take it and try to give it to a girl. Me know them thing there. This girl thief the ring and wants them to think I thief it. I just saw her. I didn't see her. I passed the door. I said, hey, oh, you, the ring, you thief that, not try nothing, girl. You try nothing, come slide that under my door one day, Anyway, there's a camera out there. I trust them blood clot people, yeah. God bless, God be with your people. I gotta make a move, man. I know it's been a while. I know it's been a long one, but it's been a long while at the same time. To give thanks. You know what I mean? What else? Nothing else really. What I tell you? The WYFL rhythm. These veteran artists just trashing their careers. You hear Wayne Wonder? Who's in a big feud with Buju over some stupidness when these two, they used to be the duo of all time, you know what I'm saying? And then, well, next thing you know, according to Wayne Wonder, I wrote some songs for Buju. According to Buju, him never write nothing for me. Him can't even write a poem. Him can't write nothing. Him can't even spell him own name. All kind of stupidness, and telling him to go suck his mother and all, like there's a beef, vibe viral feud going on with these guys. Same old people, man. That's all they do in Jamaica, these stupid vloggers and things. It's all about who's beefing with who and who's better with who in the competition and Cartel and Massacre and Alkaline and yeah, who's bigger, who's better. That's all. Yo, who's talking about who and what song? Yo, that's who he's talking about. Yo, it's just stupid. It's like, how you wrap up your head in all of that? Or wrap that around your rascal head. That's your life. Other people's lives are your lives. Primary focus. You're the one that drop a song on the WYFL with him. Garbage. It's an old song, bro. That song was from the 90s, man. Early 2000s, man. Must then, I see that I know me. Be a shot of groovy. Come on, man. You serious, man? Trash. That them I do with them career. Them can't do nothing. Them not innovative. Them have no skill again. And you got these artists who are all content creators now. Your Cartel, your Beanie, even Bonte and these clowns. It's all about being online. Look at me. Listen. Spraga Benz. Always talking online. Yeah, Some rumor the other day going around about Spraga Benz is dead. Turns out he ain't dead, right? But he's releasing an album though, of course. Then you got Ziggy Gnarly with this stupid song, Racism is a Killer. Racism is a Killer. Yeah, he's such a clown. You check the video for that stupid song. The guy's trying to act. Yeah, racism is a killer. I think I want to take an acting role now, Put me in a movie. Hey, Brad Pitt, since you're the one that, you took over the Bob Marley movie, what I mean? Well, how about you make a movie about my life now? A fucking clown. I can't stand these kids. Anyway, everything is unraveling. Everything is unraveling, you know what I'm saying? This is judgment, I'm telling you, it's going to come at you like a javelin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, Rastafari give thanks and praise. You know what I'm saying? The journey, we still here troubling. Watch yourself, people. See, earthquakes, storms, tsunamis, all kind of shit. Check out Sicky the Sicko. Check out that climate change. You can check out this too. Where's that? Where's that? Oh, it's just that. Where is it? No, it's not there. Anyways, whatever. Her. You know what I'm saying? I don't support them. They support me. Either way. You could say she's my online spiritual cheerleader. But whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? They're all bozos at the end of their ass glad day because all they do is obsess over other people and other people's things. You know what I'm saying? And acting like as if they're a part of the person they're talking about collective. How? Not just that. The collective. What they mean by that is 144,000. You must be out of your goddamn blasted mind. You must be out of your goddamn blasted mind if you think you're one of my 144,000 chosen elect few. Nah, you must be out of your goddamn blasted mind. You're not even of my 6 million. Possibly, It depends, because the time is going to come where you're going to have to run away from this crap, your stupid tarot card readings and your psychic shit and all this madness and your stones and crystals and your witchcraft and all this crap. Evil shall hunt down the wicked man and slay him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, just know that. You know what I mean? I'm just checking right now. See if anything on the feed I need to share with you. Yeah, before I cut you loose. You know what I mean? Look at this. No king's protest. No king. We don't want any king in America. Donald Trump is not our king. No king. For sure. Just stupidness, you know what I'm saying, people? And let's not forget the great Balls of Fire, or the Barry Balls of Barry, you know what I'm saying, all over, man. Yeah, check out Mr. Boy. Check it out. Get the name right. Yeah, Mr. MB, blah, 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 blah. I call him Mr. Boy, because he always sounds like this, like a little kid that just, he just wants to have fun all the time, and, I don't know if the world is ending, but hey, guys, like, shit, bro. Shit, you can't grow up, man. And check this out. Dabu 7. This is Dabu 7. The world is ending. Dabu 7. You know what I'm saying? We are entering World War III. Right? Trump warned of invasion, catastrophe, blah, 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 blah. blah, 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 and boomings and earthquakes and all kind of things taking place. And they're going to tell you eventually that we, USA, and any country that starts rocking and just, yo, I mean, there's just fire igniting all over the place and explosions. They're going to say they're under attack. They ain't going to say it's no stars falling from the heaven, because we read in Revelation that the stars are falling from the heaven now in real time. And it's going on, right? Good. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, the rockets, they're this, they're that. They're going to tell you that. And when the big one crashes, the scourge is coming. But even before the scourge comes, must come the baby scourge. Boom. We're talking about wormwood, people. Wormwood, which was deposited by Atlas. But you will see, we live in a dream matrix, alter reality, mega, ultra, hyper, dry, overload. Okay? So you will see, because we are right now currently in a magnetic pole shift. And you will not know this world flip, or at least a piece of it flips, and you're going to see something. You're going to see wormwood fall from the heavens and splash down. Yes. And it's going to make 1/4 of the water bitters, and it's going to shake the place up, and many, many more things. Wormwood, people. Don't forget wormwood. Yeah. So, well, stars are booming up all over the place. So, like I'm saying, they're not going to tell you that it's wormwood. They're going to tell you it's an atomic bomb. They're going to tell you that Iran or China or who knows, even Russia, launched a supersonic missile. A chemical bomb, a chemical missile. Yeah? Yeah, but don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Look, you see you? Look at this. Yeah. Le Canadien de Montreal, which was original a maroon hockey team. I had a vision first night, I had a vision first night where the Montreal Maroons were playing in the Stanley Cup final, and won, man. I'm telling you. Anyways, my Montreal Canadiens, they got a black man on the team. After they had the most electrifying and most impactful player in the league on their team 2021 to 2022. This boy, his name is PK Subban. He's a half Russian, half Jamaican. He's a maroon boy. Okay? And as you can clearly see, he's a natural. Yeah, man. He's a natural. That's right. He took the entire sport by storm and became the franchise's face. The entire league's face, this black boy. But the face of the league, the team of the league, is the Habs. The Habs, Canadians, are the team of the NHL. And then here he signed this black boy. 8-year contract, $72 million. Biggest contract, one of the biggest any defenseman has ever signed. First contract. And then Montreal cut him loose because, well, they wanted him to be the captain. Montreal fell in love with him. It was too much for them. It's a very racist city. And they said, shit, we gotta cut you loose, sorry. He was the best player on the team. One of them, him and Carey Price, the goalie, who was native. He has indigenous blood, that boy, Carey Price. One of the best goalies the NHL has ever seen. Along with the best defenseman. Definitely one of them the league has ever seen. Remember, he only played for one season. I think he didn't make it to the playoffs. They said, we gotta let you go. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. So now, the Habs, they have a black man on their team. His name is Jaden Struble. Okay, good. He just scored his first goal the other day. The Canadians, they're trying to get into the playoffs. He just scored his first goal the other day. And the Canadians beat another team 2-1. Might as well the score be 1-0. Because it was 1-1. He scored, the other team scored, and then someone else scored. Okay, it's not about the other guy who scored. It's not about the goalie. It's not about anybody else. What about this black man who scored? He scored a goal. Nobody congratulated the man. I checked the comment sections. I checked everything. Nobody even talks about him. He doesn't even exist. But if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have won the game. If it wasn't for him, maybe you would have lost the game. You would have went to shootout. And then who knows? And then if nobody scores in shootout, it's still 1-1. You go into overtime period. You play one overtime period. And whoever scores first wins. So the black man can, say, it's the gangster, because this network, they're really racist, even the black people who are in it, and, these immigrants and all these people who are in it, they are racist people, They turn them against themselves, So then you can congratulate a black man for scoring a goal. It's that bad. Literally. It's that bad, people. Nobody said congratulations, Jubal, on your first goal. Nobody has to say, hey, man, what? This is probably the second black man to play on the Habs. Maybe the third, either way. It's historic. You know what I'm saying? It's history. Another black man for the Habs scored his first goal. And you won the game. So you tell me you can't applaud us for nothing good that we do? Rastafari. Rastafari! Be with you all, you know what I mean? Be with you all, you know what I'm saying, people? Don't watch nothing. Shall be with you. So I pull out and I blast it. That's a blast. I just send it back to the court. You bastard. You think I don't know what you're doing? Look, check it out. Check it out. I got everything documented. Check it out. You can't even refute what I'm saying right now. All you can say is, oh my God. He documented everything. Which it's like it's in your face. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Who else knows this? Oh no. Yeah, well, I'll tell you. That's what it is. I send you my seal, and I send you also links to many things. Don't play with me, you people. Don't play. When you sent me your judgment ruling, what did I say to you? All I said to them was this: thank you for showing me that you are incapable of doing the right thing. This is far from over. Yours truly. Good. And I also told him in the email, I told him, I know you know I'm Bob Marley's son. This is what this is all about, and my inheritance and everything. And I know you know, and it is what it is. And look, you're the one sending me all of these notices and false judgment rulings. And well, it's still a false judgment ruling if you're going to say I won and then turn around and say I lost. You know what I'm saying? Okay, good. Either way, His Majesty's birthday, the day you say His Majesty died, one day before Bob Marley's birthday, according to you, February 6th, the next court sends me that. June 1st, well, Willie, and April 1st, okay, the heck, and then here, send it to me again, you know what I'm saying, like Friday the 13th, and let's not forget, 5 days before Willie was murdered, a year later. You have some serious problems, and you're making it very, very obvious. So I told him, you're exposing yourself, doing these things, you're very desperate to try and hurt me and crush me. This is what you do. You're brutal. Don't worry about it. Everything is documented, as you can clearly see. Just like Miss Tasnia, who documented everything, as you can clearly see. There's much more things this girl documented, Okay, online, other places, email, and even she probably still kept in contact with the people from the newspaper La Presse. Which, guess what? Now I took over and I am in contact with La Presse. And so every now and then I send them little emails letting them know things that is going on, such as, well, the letter that I sent to the courts, I sent that to the damn La Presse lady too. I said, hey, you, I met you. Remember you? Okay, good. Listen, this is what's going on. She's right. This is what's happening. This is what I'm going through. It is what it is. I'm just telling you. It's true. And it ain't no joke. And it's what it is. And I'm here. I ain't running. It's just, time. But I'm just telling you, she wasn't wrong. Okay? And here I am living proof. Okay? And I'm just saying, I'm here to take down any fucking network that does this shit. So if you're not involved, hey, stay out of it. But I keep the liaison with her, and I tell her, look, you're the perfect person for me to talk to. Don't think I want anything from you. I did tell her I would do an anonymous interview as a surviving victim of gang stalking. And anonymous, I'm not going to talk about the building. I'm just talking about different things, that take place. But, I have to go too in-depth, but at the same time, I want to speak of other people's experience as well, I do a little mini documentary documentary within that, about a few people here and there and what happened to them. And this shit is real. Either way, I thought I'd be willing to do that. That's it. But I told her, don't think that I want that, I'm just telling you. You would be the first to do that. Either way. I sent her a few messages and I told her, I don't think I want nothing from you because I don't, I want you to know what's going on. Because remember, you came here, and it's not the day of the bombing. The bombing took place March 3rd, the night of March 3rd, around 10:30, okay? Maybe 10. The following morning when they evicted the building, it was that same news publishing agency, them there, La Presse, they're the ones that showed up. And I met with them. Man even took my name and said, yeah, you're going to go in the paper. Yeah, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Some guy named Antoine Paquette. You know what I'm saying? Well, here they are back again with this girl named Fanny Archant. Fanny Archant, whose middle name is Emmanuel. Oh, well, the Lord is with us, so come. I was waiting for you in the kitchen, okay? We did a little interview, okay? You see what's in the paper? March 19th? That's not no joke thing. That's very serious. Anyway, so she's my liaison, it's almost like, let's say, I don't know, Spider-Man or one of these punks, I'm saying, talking with some newspaper person, I'm saying, like, it's kind of the same thing, well, it's my time now, and this is what it is, and I keep her posted, and I let her know, well, look, man, you see, look what the courts did. I sent her the letter that I sent them, you see, that's what's going on, and I told her, you not responding to me makes no difference, my dear, because I know right now she's blown away, makes no difference. You just need to be apprised as to what is going on. You see what I'm saying? Very good. This is how we document things. Me, I'm the bomber clap mastermind. See? So now, I have a newspaper liaison in La Presse, and I talk to her frequently. Anyways, that's judgment, you know what I'm saying? These people want the spotlight, they gonna get it. You gonna get the spotlight, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you ain't gonna take my spotlight, though. No. You must always make sure that you are the star in your movie. You always make sure you're the main star in your movie. I'm the main star in my movie, and here you are making me the main star in your movie.
If this part is for you,
Willie money will I?
you're telling...
Look. Okay. Just another flipping Team Jesus. Yeah, sure. Just another tower reader talking shit. About who? Me, man. That's all they do, man. Okay, check this out. Blah, blah, fay. Yeah, check it out. Schumann resonance and see what's going on with the sun, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy, people. It's a cray. You know what I'm saying? In the judgment. You know what I'm saying? And you got this. Yep. Trump coming up. Yeah, well, UFOs, UAPs, I mean, they're real. They exist. I don't know what they are, but they're not from here, that's for sure. Let me check it out. See what's going on over there? Yeah, man. Heck, man, this thing is a sandstorm, whatever. Nah. That's Planet Nibiru, man. It's a scourge. Inbound. Check this out. I'm gonna show you. I'm talking about nuclear blast in Iran. Nuclear site. Oh no. Then you got a bombing at a oil refinery, major oil refinery in the USA. Oh no. What's going on? For sure, man. It's a nuclear blast, people. Okay, and state of emergency declared. For sure. And things just only gonna get worse. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta try your best to make it better. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try your best to make it better. I got a song that I really write songs, but I have a lot of songs, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, the time is coming, you know what I'm saying? The time is coming, but I said, in the song, I say, check it out. Pacific Ring of Fire. Ring awakens. Oh no. I say, surely if we just come together, we can all, yes, we can make it better. Surely if we just come together, we can all, yes, people, we can make it better. So come on and let's make it better. You know that I can make it better, and then I know that you can make it better. Come on and let's make things better. You know what I'm saying? Me tell you, love is the frequency, and where there is no love, there is no decency. I tell you, shine your light and show the love that so that they can see. And if your heart is void of love, I know love will fill that vacancy. Yeah, well, surely we just come together. Well, people, I know that we can have over. Yes, we can make it better. Yes, I know that you can make it better. But then you know that I can make things better. But then you know that we can make things better. So go ahead and just make things better. Yes, you can. Yes, we can. Yes, you can. Yes, we can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can. You can. You can.